The Prime Minister of Jamaica, Andrew Oles, he gave this speech in 2023. Let's listen carefully what he has to tell us.
In the coming weeks, I will be, and days, I will be making certain announcements regarding of Jamaica's intention to become a fully digital society. We are well on our way to this. We have established the national identification system. We have put in place our digital currency. We have given directions to our ministries to digitalize their operations. Most of our ministries are now moving from paper-based systems to digital systems. Our military is transitioning. The society is moving very quickly, very rapidly to become digital. Our banking consumers are seeing it as well, because the banks are moving very rapidly to digital. You have something now called artificial intelligence. Very soon, this position of a human being exchanging cash and so on, that is going to disappear from the banking system very soon. And you are going to have to interface with machines. I don't want it to be a scary thought, but it is a thought that we all have to embrace.
Wow. Brother Joseph, what are your thoughts? This is more than a mouthful.
Yes, so a whole lot has been said here.
Indeed.
And our Prime Minister here in Jamaica is saying that this was years ago, a couple of years ago, that he spoke of this, that we are going to be coming up on a time where you won't be able to use cash anymore. You are going to have to go digital. And he mentioned AI is going to be interfacing with machines.
In the
We
banks.
won't have that human interaction anymore, right?
Yes.
And we know, even right now as you and I are speaking, if they are to get rid of cash out of the system, then they can actually, and get everybody to go digital, then they can actually track and trace what is being done. That is the only way that they can track what is happening with each individual. Because as it is now, if I have money and I decide that I'm going to give you, Brother Garden, some money, or I'm going to send some money over to someone in the US or whichever, wherever, it's hard for them to do that now. So in an effort to fulfill their mandate, they now have to try to get everybody online. And we are seeing this is not so much, yes, they are fulfilling their agenda, but we are actually seeing that where God spoke a word in Revelation chapter 13. And this is just being fulfilled. And again, we read earlier that God reveals to us the things that are to come to pass. Why? That we may believe.
Amen.
So we are actually seeing this fulfilling in front of our eyes, that there's coming a time when we will not be able to buy or will not be able to sell, except that we'll accept these systems, where we are going to go digital ID, digital money. And we see a trend, because you notice, as you said, brother, we are tracking the storm, but what we are doing, keeping our eyes on Jesus.
Amen.
And we are seeing the world is embracing this, where you see every country now is implementing these measures that they give. Some countries have already given deadlines as to when the paper money will become obsolete. It will be of no use to people anymore.
Yes.
And brother, I just believe that we have to just trust the word and believe what God has said and do what He has said. So this is going to be happening. This is already happening in front of our eyes, and we just need to believe what the Lord has said.
Amen. 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 So Jamaica And not only Jamaica, but the entire world is going fully digital. All right, so I believe you said it
Yes.
all. So soon we will lose our what financial freedom if we refuse to go along
Yeah.
with this system. Let's move on.
In the,
So here we are seeing on the
Great change going to take place in our world, and the final moments will be rapid ones. And that's from Testimonies for the Church, paragraph, page 11, paragraph 2. And my brother, as we as we read this rather, I'm just reading and we're seeing that the things that are happening on the world scene right now, they are happening so rapid, you
rapidly.
know. Um, as we are even awaiting what will be tomorrow, June 18th. We are not sure what will happen. We can wake up tomorrow morning. We can wake up Thursday morning, a totally different world because guess what? They have a mandate. And you know what? They are sticking to fulfilling their mandate within the specified time that they have set.
Exactly.
We have a mandate
Yeah.
as God's people. Are we sticking to fulfilling that mandate within that time that God has specified for us? May the Lord really help us to step up, my brother, and really fulfill this mandate, right? It
Yes.
says here that the season of distress and anguish before us will require a faith that can endure weariness, a faith that can endure delay, a faith that can endure hunger, faith that will not faint, though severely tried.
Amen.
Great Controversy 621, paragraph 2. So, my brother, by reading this, is this faith?
No. No. And that
No,
is why these little tests that we are
no.
now experiencing, God is preparing us to stand.